George is one of the greatest guys that there ever has been in this business.
Realistically, it's the only job I've ever had. A lot of concussions, you know, a lot of cracked ribs, that's like a given. Oh yeah, buddy, I get the last word. Tell you what, if somebody complains over this show, I'm gonna punch him in the head. He's got everything, Jack. My first son, little George, of course, the night he was born, I was in the ring. And it's sad. Now I made it to 2 seconds before he was delivered. I made it, but I came walking in. I was in a cage match, if you can believe this. Blood everywhere, wrestling boots on, and I actually went straight to the hospital. I drove straight to Charlotte, North Carolina, and got there in time. Blood, wrestling boots on, still had my trunks on. So my first son was delivered with my wrestling boots on. But then, of course, you know, right after that, I went on the road, you know, for 2 weeks straight. Right after that, and he's 27 years old now, and ain't never let me forget that. I got a thing to do here to tick people off. We sweep it and set it up and get it right. And I go get something to eat and come back, and you can imagine. Footprints and aprons are hanging down, and just because somebody had to practice. At that time, everybody was jumping ship. Everybody was wanting to go WWF, and for me to go, you know, it was just such an amazing thing. My first trip there, we actually went in and got kind of lost. First person I ran into was Vince McMahon. Of all the million employees, we ran into him, and the most impressive thing to me to this day, he knew my whole name. Wow. People wonder why he's on top of his game right now. For a young kid like me from backwoods of North Carolina, it's the greatest moment of my life. Taking that bump, and it's all right. We love that. Good, TNA. A couple more, buddy. Good. A couple more. Very good. First trip up there, they fed us. Something that simple. I had never experienced that. Nobody ever fed us. You get up there and they got these buffets of food, and you really knew then why everybody's jumping ship going to WWF. Same thing. My first TV match was Honky Tonk Man, and we laugh about that to this day because I remember walking, the first time I'd met him, he said, "Kid," he said, "this is going to be the easiest money you ever made." And man, I've loved that to this day. And it was too. 1, 2, 3 kid, you know, X-Pac came up there. I had one of his first matches. It was unbelievable how he could go, but you could go out there and work Sam Houston so many times on WWF TV, and those matches were fun. Of course, you know, every now and then they'd put you in there with Warrior, and you just better hang on, buddy. And of course, when Sid Vicious came up there a few times, so it was really night and day. And you know, even when Dusty Rhodes went up there, they gave Dusty the gift of being able to pick who he wanted to work on television. So for him to be able to pick me to work on television was kind of neat. I'd worked Owen Hart. His first match is the Blue Blazer. And this was kind of comical. They wanted him to do that, some kind of big finish. Well, we messed it up. I mean, he landed on my head. It was just an accident. So we come back from TV, and they sent us right back out there. I mean, not a match later. You know, I'm half droggled because he just landed on my head and my eyes swole shut. And Vince sent us right back out there. So we went right back out, and they cranked the music up again, and it was like nothing ever happened. And we got it right the second time. But man, there wasn't a break in between.